Chinese public holds high expectations on Vietnam-China cooperation.
Israel issues 48-hour ultimatum on Lebanon.
Measures taken to regulate the sale, storage, and use of fireworks.
You're watching today's news on NTV. My name is Ha Zhang, your host. General Secretary of the Communist Party of China Central Committee and President of the People's Republic of China Xi Jinping and his spouse arrived in Hanoi on December the 3rd, starting his state visit to Vietnam. Chinese experts and businesses hope that the visit will promote deeper cooperation between Vietnam and China.
Mr. Xu Ningning, Executive President of the China-ASEAN Business Council and Chairman of the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, RCEP, Industry Cooperation Committee, expressed great appreciation for the important Vietnamese role in ASEAN, as well as ties between the regional bloc and China. According to him, Vietnam has effectively promoted the advantages of its geographical location, highly complementary economy, and special relationship of both comrades and brothers, in cooperation with China. As an emerging country, Vietnam has made good use of the China-ASEAN Free Trade Agreement, while actively carrying out policies aimed at promoting free trade as a means of signing many FTAs with foreign countries in the regional bloc. The country also regularly launches regional connectivity initiatives and contributes to stepping up intra-bloc linkages. Ningning said that, facing changes and fierce challenges in terms of the current international political and economic situation, both sides need to more clearly define cooperation goals, as well as work to ramp up specific and substantial ties. The Vietnam visit by President Xi is viewed as a good opportunity for the two sides to discuss this issue. The Chinese media commented that this visit will open up a new period and usher in fresh prospects to grow relations between the two parties and the two nations.
In a significant development, Israel had reportedly issued a 48-hour ultimatum to the Lebanese government and military, urging them to commence negotiations on an agreement to return Hezbollah to positions stipulated by United Nations Security Council Resolution 1701.
Failing compliance, the Israel Defense Forces stand poised to launch a military operation targeting Hezbollah infrastructure in southern Lebanon. The ultimatum comes in the wake of heightened violence along the Israel-Lebanon border, characterized by Hezbollah's deployment of explosive drones and missiles aimed at Israeli positions. Retaliatory Israeli airstrikes have, in turn, shaken towns and villages in South Lebanon, with the town of Idarun witnessing the destruction of 5 homes. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, amid the escalating conflict, cautioned that Beirut could face a fate similar to Gaza if Hezbollah initiated an all-out war.
On December the 12th, Mr. Nguyễn Đức Trung, Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, chaired a working session with the National Power Transmission Corporation to discuss solutions to speed up 500 kilowatt transmission line project through the Nghệ An province. According to the Prime Minister's direction, the 500 kV Quảng Trạch Quỳnh Lưu line project and the 500 kV Quỳnh Lưu Thanh Hóa line project must be completed and put into operation in June 2024. These are 2 projects in the list of important and urgent ones. Therefore, Nghệ An province has established a steering committee on compensation, support, and resettlement. Up to now, the province has completed the work of agreeing on route alignment, approving land use planning, giving opinions on investment policies, and policies on converting natural forest use purposes to implement the project. At the meeting, the PPC chairman assigned a number of specific tasks to relevant departments and localities to focus on implementing in the coming time. Coming up next are some updated news.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has kicked off his visit to the U.S. with a personal plea for Congress to break its deadlock and approve continued support for Ukraine. At the meeting, President Biden and his counterpart Zelensky are expected to discuss Ukraine's urgent needs and the importance of Washington's support measures for Kiev at this time. The two sides plan to discuss bilateral defense cooperation, specifically cooperation projects in the production of weapons and air defense systems, as well as cooperation plans for 2024. Zelensky will meet privately with U.S. senators and new House Speaker Mike Johnson.
Hajiyong is currently ranked 25th out of 52 most attractive destinations in the world voted by New York Times Magazine, USA, one of the 10 most beautiful destinations in Vietnam voted by the Travel Canada. In 2023, Hajiyong received the award, Asia's leading emerging tourist destination. With precarious villages on the mountainside, stretching rocky deserts, and fields buckwheat flowers, Hajiyong has all the favorable factors to develop tourism into a key economic sector. In recent years, Hajiyong has organized many festivals, programs and conferences to promote tourism. After the COVID-19 pandemic, Hajiyong tourism is one of the brightest spots in recovery and strong growth in visitor numbers and revenue in the green economy industry.
Lunar New Year is coming in 2 months, but this is a time when the situation of trading, transporting, storing, and using illegal firecrackers and fireworks is forecast to have many complicated developments. Although the law has strict sanction, many subjects have intentionally violated it. Nghệ An has the largest area in the country, with many border roads, so the situation of trading, transporting, and storing firecrackers is potentially complicated, with many sophisticated forms and tricks. Although illegal fireworks are on the prohibited list because of the large profits, many people still deliberately trade them.
Through the examination, these subjects all had connections with Vietnamese subjects, but they are currently doing business and living in Laos, Thailand, and China. Being familiar with the area, they took advantage of illegal routes to transport a large amount of fireworks from across the border into Vietnam, including Nghệ An province. We have issued a document directing the teams to strengthen supervision and management of firecracker in the area while coordinating with functional forces and local authorities to control firecrackers. We have arrested and handled some cases of illegal firecracker.
Since the beginning of the year, the functional forces of units and localities in the province have discovered and arrested more than 200 cases, confiscated more than 5 tons of the fireworks of all kinds, and limited the large number of illegal fireworks entering the market. However, at the end of the year, the situation with trading and burning firecrackers seems to be more complicated. Therefore, drastic and synchronous solutions need to be taken to prevent the illegal sale, storage, and burning of firecrackers. And now it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.